Enter.
I'm here. I'm here for the...
Clearly.
Do I come in?
Why would I be in here if we did things out there?
Clearly.
Corridors are for?
Power.
Walking. Striding purposefully down.
Power walking.
Offices are for?
Sitting in.
Lots of things.
Filing.
Decisions. Planning.
Hot desking.
Offices are the organs, the valves. Corridors are the linking veins.
What are the arteries?
Offices are the heart.
Fire escapes. Arteries are the fire escapes.
Offices are the brain, the
bowels.
lungs.
The post office.
Sorry?
Well, it's the post office. It's like a bowel pushing out brown envelopes all day long.
This office is not a bowel.
Ah, yes, but it's not a brain either, is it? There's only one brain, and there are a lot of these offices all along this corridor here.
A brain cell. The corridors, synapses linking vital thoughts.
I thought there were veins. Wouldn't the boardroom be the brain?
We have a committee now, not a board.
IT department, the lungs?
We don't have an IT department anymore. I've learned to solve my own IT problems.
Heart, the staff room.
We don't have one of them either.
Downsizing.
Streamlining.
A lot of it about. At my office, we've discovered that you can still work and see the screens without the lights turned on, so no need for light bulbs.
Ah, efficient.
I can get from the stairs to my desk without tripping on anything now.
We can adapt very quickly when the situation demands it.
When are the others getting here?
Others?
Do they bring their own chairs?
The others?
Yes.
What others?
For the hearing?
There are no others?
But
what gave you the idea there would be others?
it's a hearing.
I can hear perfectly fine on my own.
Yeah, but just one of you?
What made you think there would be others?
This is a hearing.
I can hear perfectly fine on my own.
Yeah, but just one of you?
I don't see the issue. Why have many when one will do? Streamlined, efficient.
Yeah, but it's you against me. I thought my case was going to be heard by a group of my fellow men.
Men?
Peers, both. You, obviously, but others too. Different walks of life, outlooks, perspectives.
Do you think that would help your case?
It'd be fairer.
Why?
Well, you might be biased.
You're aware of our situation?
Situation?
The recent changes that brought you here.
They are difficult to miss.
Look at the number of offices.
Cells.
Along this corridor alone.
Synapse or vein.
We have a lot to get through. You are lucky to have been granted this.
This?
Hearing.
By one person.
A trained adjudicator?
I don't feel lucky.
That remains to be seen.
It's not a hearing, is it? I mean, it's more of a listening.
Are you questioning the authority of the judiciary?
What authority?
The authority vested in me by the powers of this interim judiciary committee to oversee the implementation of policy adjustment and the reallocation and redistribution of finite collateral and diminishing primary resources for the augmentation of societal buoyancy, and to uphold my office,
So,
not the same thing, and swear to carry out the duty bestowed on me by those who have seen fit to garnish me with the responsibility of steering our collective ship through the troubled waters of change towards the horizon of plenty. I will share my part of the burden and will not turn from the furnace of obligation. No matter how skin-piercingly hot or eye-burningly close the licky flames of modification may come, I shall not shirk my charge on the turning wheel of transformation.
have we started now?
Not quite.
Do you need to bang something on the desk first?
This hearing is now in session.
I've written something,
A written statement.
as per the suggestion.
Very good.
Would you like to hear it?
Not now.
When?
In due course, there's allocated time. First,
Yes?
some preliminary questions.
Far away.
Do you understand why you're here?
Yes.
Why are you here, in your opinion?
To present my case to keep things the same.
You wish to maintain the status quo?
I don't want my situation to change. I'm not bothered about the bigger picture.
Unconcerned about the global situation?
No, that's not what I said. You asked me why I was here. I mean, you tell me.
Unable to complete tasks unaided.
Oh, come on.
What do you hope to get out of today?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I don't want to get anything out of today. I just want things to stay as they are, to go on with my life.
I'll just put to go on with your life.
Obviously, I'd like things to go back to how they were before the recent...
Changes?
Yeah. And I'm not, I realise you can't make anything change any more than I can. And I'm sure you'd like to. Like things to go back to how they were before, I mean.
We must ride the wave that carries us.
Yes, like our leader says, get on with getting on. I know, I mean, I'm all for it. What else is there to do? You can't help missing the before, though, can you? Can you?
The winds of change force us to face forward.
What did you do before all of this?
That was a different time.
What's wrong with remembering it, though?
It's over. Gone. We must look to the possibilities of tomorrow.
Tomorrow, not the failures of yesterday. Yes, like our leader says, but if we forget what we had, how will we ever get it back?
We won't. Next question. What is your greatest achievement?
My kids.
Your children aren't listed in your file?
No, they haven't been born yet, no.
They? Twins you're expecting, with whom?
Oh, no, I'm not going to have kids. Yeah, I'm single, but when I do, they will be. My greatest achievement.
How can you know?
That's what everyone says, isn't it?
It's a bit cruel, don't you think, to bring children into a world such as this?
Kids are resilient. They won't miss anything like we do.
I don't miss.
No, our generation, they haven't lost anything. Children are the future.
There is no future. We must concentrate on the present in order for there to be a future.
But there won't be one if we don't make one. What's the point of fighting to stay alive if we're not alive, not living when we get there? I mean, we can still dream of the past and imagine the future. That's what we've always done. But don't you want kids?
We can't sustain the current population as it is.
Okay, what about before the changes? Did you want kids then?
I never considered it.
Really? Not even when you were little?
No.
Really?
Really?
That's the trouble, isn't it? We took everything for granted. If only we knew that it was all going to end. I mean, chocolate. The last bar I had, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't savor it. I mean, I hardly even chewed it. It was in the supermarket just before things went really mad. Fights were breaking out. People were smashing each other with tins. I made my way straight to the confectionery aisle. I thought I was being clever. But there was already a gaggle of people there gorging themselves on chocolate, their arms bundled with the stuff, and then others taking it off them. I snatched a 250-gram bar off this little boy. I mean, the look on his face, it's like I killed his mum. But I tore the wrapper off as this fat woman was bearing down on me. So I made a rush for it, stuffing it down my neck as I went. And I got it all in there just in time. And shortly after that, I felt sick. And then not long after that, I felt hungry again. If only I'd known that was going to be the last time.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes, lots of times. I think I'm in love with falling in love. I do it so easily.
But you're not in a relationship now?
No.
Why is that?
It's a bit difficult to meet people during a time of great upheaval. Not very many people looking to go steady.
Lots of casual sex about, though.
Is there?
People fearing for their lives, nihilism, uncertain future. It's quite an aphrodisiac.
Is that right? I must have missed that then. Lucky you.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me.
Of course you weren't.
I'm not afraid of the future. I'm helping to shape it.
Doesn't stop you wanting a bit of...
Of?
You know.
No, I don't know.
Well, we all have needs.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
What's the point of fighting for a future if you've forgotten how to enjoy yourself?
How would your friends describe you?
Easygoing, a laugh, relaxed. Yeah, make people laugh.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Can you think of something funny you've said?
Bear walks into a bar.
Yes.
He walks up to the barman and he says, "Can I have a pint of beer and..."
And what?
"And a gin and tonic."
And?
And the barman says, "Hey, why the big pause?" Get it?
Yes.
Oh, come on, that's quite good.
Did you make it up?
No, it's a joke. I just...
Copied it from someone else?
No, I didn't do it. It's a joke. That's not how they work.
Do you often try and pass off other people's ideas as your own?
That's not what I was doing.
What do you think your friends dislike about you?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. There is nothing about your friends that annoys you. Do you like people regardless of their foibles and faults?
Well, no, but...
So why do you think your friends are any different?
They're not.
Are they stupid?
No. They're not stupid. They're intelligent, or as intelligent as I am.
And how intelligent are you?
I'm all right. Sufficiently intelligent, educated.
You can be educated and thick. Many people are.
I'm not thick, nor are my friends.
So if they have a critical faculty, how can they fail to see your faults? Or are you saying that you don't have any faults?
No, of course not.
That you're perfect?
No, all right, okay. They'd probably say that I sometimes say things but don't always follow through on them.
Or talk?
Quite a bit strong. I mean, I just want people to be happy.
People pleaser?
You say it like it's a bad thing. Don't you want people to be pleased with you?
Desperate for approval? Can't bear the thought of being disliked?
Who can?
Is that why you're single?
I don't see what that's got anything to do with it.
Because you're constantly telling your partners what they want to hear and not the truth. People don't like being lied to, constantly bullshitted. It makes them feel as if you think they're stupid, as if you think that they don't know what you're up to. Do people call you scheming as well, sneaky? Is that what you're trying to do here? Underwhelm me, throw me off the scent with your, oh, I'm just an easygoing guy, I want kids, I want to believe in the beauty and the happiness of life, humanity, blah, 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 yuck, wretch, makes me sick. Look around you, you fucking simpering child. Look out the window. They're not fighting over chocolate bars anymore. They're hacking each other's faces off, gnawing at one another in the streets. Can you smell the stench of rotting flesh? It's everywhere. Did you really think you could come in here with your fucking easygoing nostalgia and everything would just miraculously be all right? Are you really that dumb? Seriously?
It's just me. I can't do anything more than that. I just came here to give a representation of myself. I can't do any more than that. I mean, I don't have anything else.
Would you like to read your statement now?
What now?
Now is the allotted time. If you do not wish to read your statement, we can move on to the final
No,
part.
no. I do want to read it. Just
I don't mean to rush you.
It's here, all right. It's here.
There are other appointments today.
I've got it, all right. It's here. Do I just read it?
You can see it if you like. That won't influence my decision.
Okay, so my statement. Who I Am by Seymour Terence Spence. My name is Seymour. I am young, fit and healthy. I am educated to degree level. I am proficient in IT, organization, administration, filing, data entry. I am a good team member, but can work alone as I am self-motivated and independent. I previously worked as a team leader and delivered projects on time and on budget. I can cook nutritious food for large groups of people. I know basic first aid. I am comfortable with manual work and heavy lifting. I enjoy hill walking in the great outdoors, and am consequently physically fit and enjoy a challenge. I can fish, build fires, and I led an expedition of teenagers in pursuit of their Duke of Edinburgh awards.
Is that it?
You're right. You're right. I'm just telling you what you want to hear. It's like I'm applying for a fucking job. I mean, why should you give me back my life over anyone else? I'm not skilled. I'm not an asset, am I? But I exist, and I'd like to go on existing. I mean, I'm good. I've been good. I think about my actions. I'm not violent. I don't hurt people. I mean, okay. So, I mean, I have hurt people, but I regret that and those times. I draw. I make art. I mean, it's not that good, but I thought that I have time to get better. I wanted to draw pictures for kids' books. And yeah, I know there's no provision for kids or their fucking books in this time of chastened cultural activity and refocused tertiary outlook. But if you take away all of our edges and curves and you break us down into useful and not, then you end up with a future that's dead. You can still eat a bruised apple. That's not what I meant. You can't control everything, and it is so arrogant to think that you can. So fucking arrogant. Well, fuck you. Fuck you all. You will miss us when we are gone. You will say, where is the beauty? Where is the music? Where is the life? But by that point, it will be too late.
I worked in a bookshop before. before the fall. I ran the children's section. Picture books were my favourites. I loved them. I miss them. I see from your form that you passed your medical.
I failed my medical. That's why I'm here.
You passed. That's why you're here.
I don't understand.
You're A1, fit and healthy. Just what we're after.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. It follows logic completely.
It's not fair.
How so?
But surely you'd want people like me around.
Why?
We're more useful. Surely this is the perfect time to get rid of the more quirky?
I don't follow.
Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm afraid I don't.
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
It would save time.
The oddities, the freaks, yes? Just wipe the slate clean.
That's rather unpalatable.
Don't try and pretend that you're occupying some sort of moral fucking high ground. I mean, why are you trying to be off with people like me when there's a whole raft of people out there, from a little bit off kilter to full-blown numpties, that surely you'd want to get rid of for the good of the future?
But you see, that's just it. It's not at all good for the future.
Why not?
It's obvious. You're an educated man. You know full well why not. You should be flattered that it's you we're after.
Flattered?
You've been selected because of your compatibility.
Oh, lucky me.
Essentially, yes.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you cooked?
Not I.
You're off your box. You're off your box. Lie down, is that it? Accept your fate. Go to sleep, little man. Good citizen. We'll take care of you. You're not taking care of me. That's the point.
Taking care of you is taking care of the many.
I never signed up to your fucking cause.
We're not asking you to justify your ideals.
No, only my existence.
Once you can justify that, then your ideals are your own.
What if my ideals were to change?
Like I said, that is not what we're after.
What if my ideals changed?
As I said, that's not what we're after.
Yeah, but what if I came round to your way of thinking?
If you did that, then you'd happily surrender to the cause, following in the glorious footsteps of our golden examples.
Well, if you like it so much, why don't you put yourself forward?
When my time comes, I will, gladly.
Volunteer then, take my place.
I have work to do.
I could do it.
I don't think you could.
It doesn't look that hard.
I make it look easy.
If it looks easy, then that's because it is.
There's really a lot more to it than what goes on here.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Look at the world around you, where you live. You said yourself that you'd like it to go back to the way it was. Well, let me tell you from someone who knows that is not happening. So you have a choice, and really it's a simple one. You have a creative mind, an imagination that is clear for anyone to see. From the moment you stepped into this room, I could see that. I'm right, aren't I?
I draw.
Oh, don't be self-deprecating. You make art.
It's not that good.
You have taste. You're growing.
I mean, I certainly have improved. I mean, I didn't used to be able to do perspective.
But now?
Sort of.
You see? You're someone who absorbs the world around them.
I haven't always been quite interested by stuff around me, like people, nature.
And you know why that is?
No,
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes, because you're...
I'm
Yes, go on, say it.
I'm
Yes.
an artist.
Yes.
I'm an artist.
Sensitive, a thinker, an imagineer, an architect of the mind.
Architect of the mind.
You can picture other worlds.
I mean, I was told off at school for daydreaming, so.
But it's what you do. It's what you're meant to do, to dream, to sculpt, to create.
I do lose myself sometimes.
Lose or find yourself.
I do feel calm in those times.
At ease, at peace.
It's as if all the noise, all the static gets tuned out and a perfect clear signal gets through.
It must make the situation we find ourselves in so much more difficult to endure.
It's not been easy, no.
You must feel it so keenly. The horror all the more visceral and real.
I don't sleep well these days. I mean, it's rather a lot to bear.
So why bear it?
What choice do I have?
You always have a choice.
What you're offering, it's not a choice. This is giving up.
It is making a decision. It's taking control. Not allowing fate to dictate the outcome of your life. It's hell out there. You've seen it with your own eyes. This way, you'd be deciding how it ends. Out there, when it comes, it won't be nice. Why torture yourself? Why live in fear, especially someone like you? It must be agony. You needn't carry on like this, in misery, in pain. We could make all that end.
Yes, by making it all end.
Not us. You.
I don't understand.
It would be your choice. Besides, it wouldn't be immediate.
No?
No, of course not. You would need to be acclimatized, prepared.
What does that mean?
Your body is full of cortisol, adrenaline. We'd need to reduce these.
How does one go about doing that? I mean, you're going to just pump me full of chemicals?
Oh, no, of course not. That won't do. You're a prime specimen. We'd use the old-fashioned way. You'd be taken to one of our facilities.
Oh, yeah.
Former stately homes, retreats, areas of outstanding natural beauty. I am sure someone of your aesthetic disposition would appreciate them. And there your time is your own. You could practice your art, read, watch your favorite films, listen to music. Entirely up to you.
Entirely.
Yes, well, except for the extracurricular activities.
Oh, yeah, and what are those?
Well, we would require you to dispense with as much testosterone as possible. It's not hugely useful for the subsequent product.
And how does one go about doing that?
In the time-honored fashion.
And how often would I be expected to?
We would insist on a minimum of once daily, ideally more frequently, if you can manage it.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, if my time's my own, I can manage as many of the old you-knows as you like.
We would, of course, provide companions to aid with that.
Companions?
Yes.
What sort of companions?
Those commensurate to your interests, your tastes. Those most likely to get the job done, as it were.
Would they be horny?
They would be whatever is required. Entirely your choice. You would be in control. The final decision, all yours.
And how long would I be?
Weeks would be sufficient.
6 weeks starting from now.
6 weeks from the moment you sign the form.